So, hello everyone, and thanks for joining the session today. I hope that you had a great time at our virtual open campus until now, and that you also joined our previous presentations. The topic of this presentation is student life, career opportunities, and of course, the most important part, the admissions process at Modul University. Before I start, I would like to give you a quick introduction of myself. My name is Melike Doğan. I'm a student journey advisor at Modul University. Here you can see my email address. So if you have any questions after this presentation, you can always write me an email and also call me. But we will also do a Q&A after the presentation. So you can, of course, also ask me directly and live if you have any questions regarding the topics we will cover today. So then I would say let's start. A very important part and a very fun part is the student life at the university you will choose. And I can guarantee you at Modul University, you will have a great student life. And if you decide to study with us, you will live in one of the best student cities in the world, Vienna. You may have heard that Vienna was ranked as the #1 city with the best quality of life the past 10 years. So what does that mean exactly? That means that Vienna is a very safe, green, and clean city, and we have a lot of international students. To give you a number, I think we have around 200,000 international students in the city. That means you will, have the chance to do a lot of fun activities when there's, no pandemic going on, hopefully soon. So, for example, we have amazing art galleries. You make sure you visit Albertina when you come to Vienna. Make sure that you visit Schönbrunn, the castle, and of course, Schloss Belvedere, another amazing castle. You can really discover, great cultural perspectives here in Austria, in Vienna, and of course we also offer you outstanding food and wine. To be exact, our university is located on Kahlenberg. This is a hill where you can see the whole city, and we are surrounded by amazing vineyards. So let's say after classes you want to have a sip of wine, you can just visit one of the Heurigen. These are, places where you can get some good food and wine, and we have a lot of these Heurigen surrounding from the university. Another thing you will have in Vienna is amazing entertainment opportunities. We have amazing concerts and events throughout the whole year. For example, we have a free festival every summer that is called Donauinselfest, where, a lot of different artists come to Vienna, and the concert is completely for free. And we also have amazing sport opportunities in the city. For example, also like in the area of Kahlenberg, you can do some hiking, you can go for a run, you can even go for, you can go biking. So you really have a lot of opportunities. And the best thing is you don't have to leave the city to be surrounded by nature. We really have a lot of green space, a lot of parks. And as I mentioned, Kahlenberg, the hill where we're located at, is surrounded by amazing nature. So let's talk about our student services. If you decide to join us, you will have a lot of amazing services we offer you. So we kick off with the orientation week. That means we, invite all of the new students to campus 1 week prior to the official start of the semester. During this orientation week, you have, team building events. You will have info sessions about different things. For example, course registration, how to register for your courses, and different stuff. And of course, you will also meet the staff and your new colleagues. So this orientation week is basically, a kickoff for your study program where you can already make friends and get to know your colleagues. Then a very fun part and important part are our student clubs. We have a lot of student clubs we offer you. For example, we have a basketball club, we have a yoga club, we have a German club. So let's say you want to learn German when you move to Vienna, you can join our German club. I will, give you the link to all of our student clubs in the chat, so you can have a look at that. On our website, you can find the full list of our different student clubs, and you can even start your own student club. If you have a hobby you would like to share with your new colleagues, just feel free to, start your own student club. Then we also offer a buddy program. This is for new students who, need some orientation around Vienna, who need a buddy to, give them some inspiration and some orientation at first time in the city. That means we assign to you one of our current students who will help you with different kind of stuff and maybe also show you around in the city. Then we also have social events. Normally, right now it's a bit, tricky with the whole pandemic going on, but normally, for example, we organize our own Modul ball. Balls are very famous here in Vienna, elegant balls, and we also have our Modul ball. Then we have an international day where we celebrate the different nationalities on our campus. I mean, we have over 80% of our students are international, so we have so many different cultures on campus, and we make sure to celebrate them during the International Day, where everyone, is wearing traditional clothing and bringing their, different kind of food from their home countries, and yeah, doing also dance performances. So this is a very fun event, and we hope that it will take place soon again. What we also offer is, let's say you come from a non-EU country and you need a visa to study in Vienna. We offer you help with your visa application. We are working together with a visa service agency, and they will help you to get together, everything for your visa application. Then we have general student support. Let's say you need some tutoring because, you can't deal with the subject or you need some help, then we have free tutoring for you. We also have mental health support if you need anything, and if you, need some support, especially now during the whole Corona situation. We also make sure that we help you in this department. And last but not least, we also offer you housing options. So if you want to live in a dorm, we work together with 4 different dorms, and we make sure that you get a room in one of these dorms. And I will also talk about the dorms a bit more in detail later on. Before that, let's talk about the exchange semester opportunities. I mean, of course, you can also do an exchange semester if you study with us. We have partner universities in Latin America, Asia, Europe, and the US. To give you an example, my colleague who also studied at Modul University did an exchange semester in Florida, which was an amazing experience, and I can only recommend you to do something like this during your study time. So as mentioned before, I would like to give you also more details on the accommodation options. I mean, as I said, we have partner dorms in the city. These are approximately 30 to 45 minutes from the university, and you can have a private room, so a single room, starting from 300 euro per month. And if you want to have a look at our different dorms, you can also check them out on our website. So another important part, of course, of studying is the career question. So what can you do after your graduation at Modul University? We make sure that we give you the support already during your study time. So we have dedicated career services. We give you support with, looking for internships. Let's say you want to do an internship. Some of our study programs even have a mandatory internship included. Here we help you, prepare your job application, your CV. We coach you how to do a job interview, and you can also look for internship postings on our exclusive job platform, which is called Job Teaser. So you can just log in and you have around 10,000 job postings, and this is exclusive service for our Modul students. What we also offer is the Talent Squared Startup Hub. This is a program for people with entrepreneurial mindset. So let's say you have a business idea, you want to build your own business one day, then you can pitch your idea to us, and if you like it, we will help you develop this idea, and we will even help you, to pitch your idea in front of potential investors. Here you can see some of the company examples we worked with in the past or where our alumni work right now. So, you know, we have a very wide network of different companies like Microsoft, of course, a lot of hotels in the tourism industry like Park Hyatt, Ritz-Carlton, but also different luxury brands like Louis Vuitton and all Emirates. So we really have a, you know, wide range of different partner companies where you can also do an internship, for example, if you would like to. And yeah, this is also very helpful to, you know, have this network, and we will of course help you to get some kind of support from our partner companies. So let's talk about the most important part, the admissions part. So how can you apply to Modul University and how is our application process in general? If you want to apply to us, first of all, you need to upload all of the required documents to our online platform. I will show you the documents needed on the next slide. So after submitting the document, you will be invited to a Skype interview. And after that interview, I would say within 3 to 5 days, you will get the final decision if you are accepted or not. Here you see all of the documents we need from you. So very important, of course, your high school diploma, including transcripts. So let's say you didn't finish school yet, but you want to apply before graduation. Then you can also apply with your transcripts from the last 2 school years and then hand in the high school diploma afterwards when you get it after your graduation. What we also need is a proof of English proficiency, at least that you have level B2. So we accept, you know, the common tests like IELTS, TOEFL, Cambridge, Duolingo, and Pearson Academic. But if you visited an international school for at least 2 years, and if English was your, you know, main language during your school education, then you don't need to provide an English test. What we also need from you is your CV. What did you do until now? Did you do any internships, or, you know, which school did you visit, and so on. Then, of course, very important, the motivation letter. Why do you want to join Modul University, and why are you the perfect candidate for our community? Then also a recommendation letter from one of your teachers or from a counselor, of course. And last but not least, the copy of passport and the passport size photo. So here you can see our deadlines. So let's say you want to apply for the fall semester. If you are an international student, so a non-EU student, you can do that until the 31st of May. And if you are based in Europe, you still have time until the 31st of August. And if you say, no, I want to apply next year for spring, then you have enough time. So for international students, the deadline is 31st of November. And for EU students, it's the 31st of January. Very important also, like, how is our response, you know, regarding the pandemic. Right now we are offering a hybrid teaching mode. That means we have a mixed model of on-campus classes and online classes. The on-campus classes are always held in very small groups. The students have to get tested when they come on campus, and of course face masks are mandatory. So we make sure that, you know, the hygiene guidelines and the safety guidelines are followed by all of our students and of course by all of our staff. Then our admissions process, as I mentioned before, is fully online. So, you know, you don't have to come on campus to, you know, do your interview. And last but not least, we even offer campus visits still at the moment. You need to provide the negative COVID test and, you know, of course, come with the FFP2 mask. But if you want to visit the campus before applying, you can absolutely do that. And we can schedule a tour if you would like to. And last but not least, if you want to have more insights and also, like, you know, authentic views also from our students, make sure to follow us on social media. We are basically on every social media network. And yeah, I'm happy to answer your questions now if you have any. And if you don't have any questions now, you can also, as I said before, contact me via email or just give me a call if, you know, if you want to know something. But I would be really happy to answer your questions right now. So live, it's always better. So yeah, just let me know if you have any questions.
Good evening. My name is Stephanie Hall, and I am from the United States near Chicago.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hello, this has been so informational. I just appreciate this so much. So, my question is an admissions question. And I noticed that you have a motivational letter. It's probably very much like our Common App essay, 650 words or less. But I heard you say why and why are you a preferred candidate?
Mhm.
How long does this letter need to be? Is it a word count? Is it a page?
Oh
What
no,
are
it's
you looking for in a motivational letter?
yeah, well, we don't count the words. It's enough if it's a one pager, just short and quick, so to show the motivation of the student and maybe also some experiences he or she did before. Let's say, to give you an example, someone wants to apply for tourism, and let's say the student already had some experience doing an internship at a hotel, for example. This is something good to mention, or like books he read about this topic, or I don't know, like subjects he likes at school that would fit the program, so stuff like this. We just want to see the reason why the student is applying to the specific program and our university, and it's enough just as a one pager.
Okay, great. And do they have to have any sort of experience in any of your programs?
No, not at all, not at all.
Okay.
That's not mandatory.